Okay. Um, guess it's time to. Don't know why I don't have the music playing. There we go. Yeah, it's time to just quickly plug the stream, as I do at the start of each one. Okay. Alright. No sense just sitting around doing nothing. Let's get going. We already got our encounter here last stream, so obviously not gonna catch anything here now. Fist plate. Not bad to have when we do have a fighting type move, which isn't right now, but you know. The game doesn't appear to be very happy. Like, it seems to be running slowly for some reason. Like, speed up is turned on. I'm getting a lot of plates right now. Like, I've got fist plate, mind plate, got an iron plate. I found a shop that sells spooky plates, which I should go back and get one at some point, to be fair. Forgot Kulov was holding an XP share. I really need to buy repels. I just don't have much money, and it's like, I need stuff like Pokeballs and potions. If only I had an amulet coin. It's fine though, like, it does suck that Dragonite didn't make it through the league. It sucks that 5 of my team members didn't make it through the league, but obviously Skippy pulled through. That's how we even made it to Johto. Okay, here's the thing. I know I had an Espeon in Kanto, but for Eevee specifically, I decided that I'm allowed each evolution once. And I can only get 1 per game. Which means that whilst I will miss out on one of them overall, let's be honest, I don't know which one it's going to be. But I'll miss out on one overall. But I had Espeon in Kanto. So let's say Johto, I got Umbreon. Hoenn, I go Leafeon. Sinnoh, I go with Jolteon, Unova, Flareon, Kalos, Vaporeon, and then Alola Sylveon. I don't know. I might not. Alright, don't know what I'm gonna go with for each one, but I just know I'm allowed 1 different evolution per region. If I find a mark that sells Moonstones, I'll end up going Umbreon. And also using a Moonstone on Clefairy. Oh, you just tell me Heart Scales and... Oh my god! I mentioned it yesterday. I said if I get Focus Sash, I'm gonna... If I can buy them, I'm gonna start giving them to Gengar. Because it's a glass cannon. And then I find a mart that sells Focus Sash. I am not buying any right now. I do not have the money to be spending on them. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. I guess I do have the money to spend on them. Just make sure I've got 10 so that when it breaks I can just use another. Oh, yeah, we'll buy 10 of those as well. Two super potions, yeah. Yeah, give the Focus Slash to our little glass cannon dude. And just to be safe, we'll make sure we're fully healed. Now we can get our Ilex Forest encounter before dealing with Team Rocket, and I kind of want to do that. And then I'll use the money from beating up Team Rocket to buy some repels. Why am I not encountering anything? Why did that take so long? And I can't even... I can't even use it because I have Blossom. Now I know it's a split evolution. In Kanto I had Slowking. I know they're split evolution, so I could just do them like Eevee, but I'm not doing that. I'm only doing that for Eevee because it has 8 evolutions. It looks like God evolved. Nice, that house. Okay. We'll just check Bibarel's ability and if it's holding an item as well. Also, we'll see if Eevee is holding an item. No items. And also, very bad abilities for both of them. I mean, Eevee's will change when it evolves, which is nice. But, like, Sandstream is just detrimental. And Chlorophyll on Bibarel? Yeah, let's double your speed in the weather condition that halves your stab damage. Sure, great idea. Chlorophyll is terrible on a water type, decent on a grass type, and incredible on a fire type. Now, the only fire type that normally gets Chlorophyll is Scovillain. And that's because it's grass fire. But that thing in the sun with solar beam and flamethrower, whew, that can do some damage. I had a Blastoise in Kanto. I said I had a Blastoise in Kanto. We take the Ludicolo. However, we switch first. Mirror Bead does the Ludicolo. think my ground type might be a wee bit stronger than theirs. Didn't see what they're sending in. I need to stop doing that. Okay, that could be useful if we get an electables. Now we'll stay in. Okay, that'd be really useful if we were running a rain team, but we're not. Okay, we can deal with the Skarmory. Easy, we just surf that thing into oblivion. You know, we'll heal to just make sure we've got enough PP. Okay, we're just gonna lick that thing and destroy it. We got a bit of a level advantage here. Well, we shouldn't have much of one by the time we get to Bugsy. Like, he should be rocking a level 18, I believe. Okay, we're gonna switch. Like, as a dark type. And, like, and Shadow's not at full health, which would be very bad. We play it safe. We make sure we keep that thing at full health so that the sash can work. Okay, the situation here is we can take out that flag, but we need to swap this guy out. It's probably one of our batter switches. Right. And we will once again just make sure Gengar is at very full health. I wanted to check just in case I like Oran berries or something. Because using a potion for 3 health feels like a waste, but it's like when you have a sash and it's a glass cannon, it's not really a waste, to be fair. Seem to paralyzed each other. Wait, Bugsy actually has a Scyther. I can't switch out. The crit! Oh, why? I couldn't switch out because he had Pursuit. He do double damage. But the crit? What the fuck, man? That Gengar had huge power. What TM is it? You think an Earth/TM makes up for losing a huge power Gengar? Would have been fine if it wasn't for a crit. We couldn't really play around that crit either. You have Marvel Scale, you're level 6. What level are you? I'm not sure what we put in the team, in its place. I guess Eevee, because we'll likely end up actually using that. That hurts though. That really, really hurts. That thing was going to be so good. Because with huge power, it meant that it had 110 speed, 130 attack, and 130 special attack. And that's just something you can't really put a price on. That is insane offensive capability. But we keep it schmoving. And of course, this guy has a legendary. I mean, it's a legendary that can't do shit to Swampert, but still, it's a legendary. Thank God we still have Skippy. Skippy puts in the work. Yeah, I'll buy 15. And that death after we just bought 10 focus sashes for it. I should probably update the layout, to be honest. That's not supposed to... What? There we go. Much better. Okay, we take those. I mean, it's basically a full heal. You know what's really funny to think about? I think the best option to put this HM on is my legendary. Deoxys' level up moveset is terrible, and this form of Deoxys is not great. So it just makes sense for Deoxys to be the one who carries Cut. That's just money. Dream Eater, no thanks. They have to be asleep for Dream Eater, and my Hypnosis Pokemon just died in the gym. I might as well take it as a free TM. Yeah, that is dupes, so what do we get now? Again, that is dupes. It's Big Milk. I mean, it's ironic that it normally gets drizzle and this one has drought. And I don't think I'm gonna end up using it, but it's still Big Milk. Okay, the good thing here is we can do some shopping. And I don't mean just regular mart shopping. We've got a department store. If they sell Master Balls, I get a free Master Ball. If they sell Lucky Eggs, I get a free Lucky Egg. If they sell Safari Balls, that's free Great Balls for life. Well, at least while we're in Johto. Safari Balls would be great. If they sell evolution items now with the money, then evolution items. This could have been a cool encounter here. Can't escape? Okay. Okay. Ethan's already calling. He just got my number. Toxic Orb. If I get something with Poison Heal, that'd be great. Okay. Thunderstorm. There's Sunstorm as well, but can't use that on EV because we've already had Espeon. But we can consider Jolteon. Okay, okay, we need money for that Luck Incense. Choice band, that's cool. Earthplate is also pretty cool. Like, we have a Swampert. Stone plate, splash plate, also cool because Swampert. Quick balls, I can't afford to be buying those, but later on in the game I will definitely come back for them because I love quick balls. Do not put that in out of context quotes. Payday. Bon Meringue. Miracle Eye. Blizzard. Rock Slide. Ooh. I don't know what this one would be. Hey, so, yeah, well, so, to clear this up, a Genlocke isn't I'm locked to a specific generation of Pokemon. It's I go through each generation in order in one Nuzlocke. I can't catch the same Pokemon twice, even across different regions, except Eevee. I can have each different evolution, but one per generation. And I bring my champion team from one region to the next region, but set them to level 5. Now, in Kanto, in the Elite Four, we lost 5 of our team members, and Swampert swept blue, so we still have Swampert. Yeah, it's that. Now, I'm just checking out what there is in the marts here, but the issue is, we do not have much money. As you can tell in the corner there. And that sucks because not only are they selling quick balls, which are great, but they're selling like Splash Plate and Earth Plate, both great for Swampert. They're selling Toxic Orb, which would be great if I had Poison Heal. They're selling Looking Sense, which I could really use. And they're selling the Thunderstorm, which if I decide to go with Jolteon in Johto, then I'd want that. In fact, I kind of want a Thunderstorm anyway, because I wanted to test something. So I have a Norse Pass, and I wanted to see if the randomizer updated the evolution method to Thunderstorm, or if I'd have to go to Mount Silver. So we'll have to find out. I'm gonna buy a Thunderstorm. Okay, so right now we're about to get either a Promo Pass or a Jolteon. Because I'm not wasting my money on their Thunderstorm. Like, if it doesn't work for Nose Pass, we're using it on Eevee. Now, the Sunstorm because I turned off time-based evolutions, Sunstorm would evolve it into Espeon. But, like, we already had Espeon in Kanto, so we can't use that one again. Okay, it would be Mount Silver. So, I'm not getting Probopass. Let's hope Jolteon has a good ability. Oh! You know, we'll take Solid Rock. Ironically, it's what Quillover also has. But we will take Solid Rock. That is not bad. It only has one weakness, and now it's like, yeah, that weakness isn't going to do as much damage. And obviously, we're not going to keep it in against ground types, but if we get hit by a surprise ground move that's not stab, not such a big deal. Actually, no, we're going to go back to the PC and put a Pokemon in there, because we're going to go grab Kenya. We can't really grab Kenya if we have a full team, like... We'll just put Deoxys in the PC. We haven't even used it. Well, since we have Jolteon, if there's anything I'm going to consider replacing on the team, it's going to be Luxio. Okay, we're just trying to update the layout to show that we have Jolteon. It's a Yanma. Right. If we can get a Sonic Boom, then we can evolve it. No, Sonic Boom. Ancient Power. It's not Sonic Boom because it has Sonic Boom. I just read Sonic Boom. Hey Bree, you'll notice the layout does not show a Gengar. I don't want to talk about it. I just don't. Look, we were in the second gym, and Bugsy had a Scyther. Ironic, right? Since he normally has a Scyther. It hit me and did a third of my health. And then it crit me. And it's not like I could have switched out to avoid taking a lot of damage, because the move it was hitting me with was Pursuit. So that was a very not good time. Well, I'll take a Poliwhirl. Okay, it's not worth this. Yep. Pursuit. It sucks. I hate dealing with it. Oh, I so want this, but we had a trap engine encounter. Oh, stop. I want Flagon. But we can't. Oh, legendary? He's got decent speed. I'll try a fastball. Oh, I got the triple jiggle. That was a crit. Now, what sucks with this is can't really attack it because of the level difference. And I don't have hypnosis anymore. But I do have Stun Spore. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, come on, just land the Stun Spore. This is not going well. I missed 2 Stun Spores and then hit myself in confusion. And then hit myself in confusion again. Wait. Wow. You've got to be kidding me. Like, instead of missing the first Stun Spore, you could have told me it has Limber. But no, it actually missed the first 2. And then hit itself in confusion twice, only for it to have Limber. I don't think we're getting this, chat. We can't paralyze it. We can't put it to sleep. We can't keep hitting it for a risk that will kill it. Mega Drain is still disabled. Okay, now it's in the red. We just have to really hope we can do this. Which we probably can't. Or maybe we can. Wow. Looks like I'm replacing the Oxys. Okay, not the best move, but if we get something with skill link, then I'll take it. You know what's kind of crazy? It'd be a ballsy move and I'm not going to do it. But, once we get to Unova, if we bring a Pokemon with Surf and other HMs into the league, we can just like, we can just go pretty much anywhere in the region. Also, Mewtwo, I just want to ask you a quick question. Why were you holding a Chople Berry? The berry that reduces the damage of a super effective fighting move. You are a psychic type. I'm actually going to check something though. I'm not 100% sure which increases it by more, Twisted Spoon or Mind Plate. Yes, I am going to heal. So Mind Plate is 20%. Twisted Spoon is 20%. Twisted Spoon was 10% Gen 1 to 3, but changed to 20% in Gen 4. I'm still going to change to Mind Plate just for fun. Wait, hang on. There's no way this is playing now. I gotta go there. Okay. Bree, have you heard the music that's currently playing? And you've seen where we are in the game? I'm sorry. If this music is playing, it's Voltorb flip time. Oh. If the Johto Game Corner music remix is gonna play, we're playing Voltorb flip. Okay, now it's time we start taking risks. Oh no. Oh, this is a 50-50 chance. However, it's kind of not. So, there's 2 Vault Orbs. There's 2 slots left on this top row, and there's 1 Vault Orb. However, since one of the bottom rows is 1, and the other one is 3, on these columns, it means it's a 25% chance that this top left will have Vault Orb. Yeah. We know not to touch that one. Same situation here. So we know those 3 are Vault Orbs, so we can just open that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we know that's a Vault Orb. Ooh. Unfortunate. Bro, this is like the 3rd time Ethan has tried calling me. Okay, I can't take Flygon. Gorbis is a Viper or potential. Oh. Harden, not a chance. Did I heal? Let's just make sure. I did not. Good thing I made sure. Go about some trainers because I want to buy a Luck Incense. I know, right? Dude won't stop trying to hit me up and I'm like, no. Okay, hang on. Wanna see who can learn this? I don't like the look of that. I was just thinking, like, if something decent can learn Payday, and then give them the Luck Incense, that'll be quadruple money. And like, wouldn't it be nice to have so much money? Hang on, let me actually look what's still in the PC. It could be something I've overlooked for the team. And it's like, it might be a good idea to take Luxio off the team since we've got Jolteon now. If this can learn it, It would be Stab. It'd also be Stab if that can learn it. And Teddy Ursa could be the best candidate. Yeah, of course. Now, I wouldn't be keeping Teddy Ursa on the team for now, but if it can learn Payday, it'd kind of be the best option for it. Yes! Yeah, the user level does matter. It may be time to take that and give it to... Yeah. The downside really is I don't want to be using it as a Teddy Ursa because it's not really strong. And it's not going to evolve until level 30. But at that point it would be pretty nice. What was I gonna check? Hey, how much money do I have right now? Almost half what I need to buy the looking sense. We should get the money when taking on the gym, to be honest. I remember one of the best money-making strats in Sword and Shield was to give an amulet coin to a Gene Max Meowth and then just go to the league with it. Of course, now, like, the really funny thing is that Gigantamax Meowth strat in Sword and Shield was really good. However, you get nowhere near as much as you do in Scarlet and Violet by just doing, like, special event terror raids. Like, since I haven't connected to the internet in games, I still have access to the Rayquaza raids. And I can just keep destroying that and selling the loot from it. I should probably change the layout to take Luxio off the team. Yeah, money really isn't an issue in Scarlet and Violet. The fact that this trainer has a level 2 just shows how whack Johto is when it comes to levels. Like, a trainer pretty much outside the third gym has a level 2. I have no idea. Well, I'm guessing the answer is with great difficulty. The main reason I've come over here right now is... Oh, can't. Of course, need to beat the gym first. I was like, there's randomized shops there, isn't there? Like, the podcast long. Why not check it out? But no, can't until after I beat the gym. Now, so what I should have mentioned at some point is because in like for Holland we're gonna be doing Auras and then we're gonna be going back to Platinum for Sinnoh. If I have anything on the team that I want to bring to later generations that's Gen 5 or 6, then what I have to do is just it'll be like if I have one Gen 5 or 6 Pokemon. Well, let's say I have one Gen 5 and one Gen 6 Pokemon in the team at the end of Auras. It would mean that I can only bring 4 Pokemon to Sinnoh. And then can only bring 5 of the Pokemon from Sinnoh to Unova plus the Gen 5 Pokemon. And then it'd be 5 Pokemon from Unova to Kalos and the Gen 6 Pokemon from Hoenn. Like, it's a bit of a mess with going back 2 generations like that after Hoenn, but it's because I'm gonna be doing Auras. Same kind of issue would have presented itself if I did Ruby or Sapphire, because it's like, to avoid that then, I'd have to have done Gold and Silver instead of Heart Gold. I think it's so that I feel bad for it. Okay, before we take on Whitney, we're just gonna head to a little clinic. We're just gonna go speak to a nurse because I'm concerned about my PP. I'm concerned about my PP, so we're just gonna speak to the nurse. Okay, time to beat Whitney. And then have her be a little crybaby. Why is not as threatening as like usual mill tank? I didn't need to go and heal. Yeah, I didn't want to risk not doing it, but I didn't need to do it. Now, before we sort this, how much money do I have? Oh, almost enough. Oh, I'm apparently a meanie because I beat a gym leader. Seriously. What is it with Johto? Now, this would, this would sound very not good without the context of knowing that I'm not misogynistic, I'm a feminist, but, what is with the women in Johto? Like, seriously, these gym leaders, they're supposed to be strong. And they can be. But they fucking cry when you beat them. Like, Whitney actually cries. And Claire has the equivalent of being a toddler going, no! No! It's like, come on! I accept defeat with a little bit of grace and dignity. Now, that's why Jasmine is the best Johto gym leader. Because she's the only one that's a woman that isn't a fucking crybaby. Yeah. I mean, the whole level situation isn't great. But yeah. I never did that much in the podcast, to be fair. Hmm. We'll just keep progressing, but first I need to actually put update the layout to show the badge since I actually got it now. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I do actually have a cartridge. And I have a console to play it on, it's just dead and I don't know where my charger is. It died while I was playing Mario Kart. Okay, this is worth it, like, just for the extra money, because Kakuna's only gonna have Harden. I think my original DS does still work. My 2DS's don't, but I have two of them. They don't work. My 3DS works, but it's currently dead. This is a static encounter. Now I couldn't catch the Snorlax because it was dupes in console. And this is also dupes, what the hell? Are my static encounters gonna all be dupes? Sure. Hang on. Can I not give it the mail from Kenya? If I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to be able to give the mail from Kenya to other Pokemon, and you can get the TM without giving up Pokemon. Like, oh, of course. I'm about to do something real risky. I kinda have to. It's real risky, but I kinda have to do it. And it could really pay off. Oh no. I am a fool. I thought they only had one Pokemon each, and I was like, Focus Sash Lava, and then Earthquake or Surf. That's true. And I'm like, no, they have 4 Pokemon between them. I can't be doing that. Well, that's just a dick move. Oh, come on, Skippy. Stop hating yourself. I have had terrible luck with hitting himself in confusion today. Like, so Skippy's done it twice, and Zoomies did it twice, and now Bestport has done it once. It's just, can things stop hitting themselves in confusion? Just, please? Well, that's dupes. That isn't dupes. But, like, could be worth it. Like, Crobat is pretty sweet. Got it pretty easily. Now, there's quite a few encounters we can get right now. So we can get one to the right, one to the left, one in the tower, and I believe we can fish here as well. And then we go back to Goldenrod. I'm such a fucking idiot. If we go back to Goldenrod, we can, like, we can get a gift Pokemon from Bill. But I am such an idiot. I was just like, hey, not doing the best on the Pokeball front. Let's get some Great Balls. Spent all of my money that I had been saving for a luck incense. No way. There's no way. I can't catch this. I can't. But please tell me I can't. Please tell me it can't go kaboom right now. It's level 10. If it can't go kaboom, it can't really do shit to Swampert. No, gonna paralyze it. It can go kaboom! Zoomies ate that! Like, I'm glad I didn't lose anything, but I wanted Gurphy! Yeah, I've noticed. But I wanted Gurphy. I mean, at least we didn't lose anything. For a second there, I thought the Zoomies was gonna die. I was like, well, this sucks, but at least we swapped out and didn't lose Skippy. No, Zoomies didn't die either. I'm not gonna bother catching that. I'm not gonna end up using it. We have multiple encounters left. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh! Oh! We take these. I'll take Gliscor. Sure, bad chances are it won't have Poison Heal. It's like I can get a Toxic Orb. Poison Heal is such a good ability, so it's sad that it won't have it, but we'll take it. Let me get this straight. Zoomies missed 2 Stun Spores in a row on Mewtwo. And that wasn't the Limber, that was just missing them. But against Gliscor, it gets Sand attacked and then lands the first one. And then misses a Mega Drain. Glad he got fully powered though. It just needed to be hit with that Pocket Sand. I like that Zoomies has speed boost as well. It's like, because like, it doesn't matter what it's on, speed boost is a great ability. Let me... It was hitting me with the pocket sand. Like, had to be done. You know, we're gonna lead with Zoomies. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, so we can fish here for an encounter, and we can go into the cave. Okay. It's not the worst. Kind of fitting that it was in this water, though. Okay, there's something I had to call it, though, instead of that. Oh, if you haven't seen the, leaks, basically, there's been some leaked images of Generation 10, leaked by a few different people. Now, one of them was Luminion, the others were not. And a reputable leaker confirmed that the Luminion image was real and the others were fake. Oh, it's not actually spoilers, it was just an image of a Luminion. As for the name for Chingling, it's simply because why does this exist? Why? Chameko needed an evolution. And what did they do? Gave it a pre-evolution. And to evolve it, you have to level it up with high friendship at night. Why does Chingling exist? And I'll take the full restore. Magic Guard Luminion, okay. Natural Cure Gliscor, I mean, we take those. We take those. It's not bad. Not bad in the slightest. Yeah, Magic Guard is great. I mean, it's not quite Magic Bounce, but it's great. You give me Rock Smash, don't you? Yeah. Okay, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the PC, put the mail on one of our Pokemon, and go get a TM for it. You know, that's actually a really good shout. And I can just buy Toxic Orb at Goldenrod Department Store. Yeah, I do not want to use that TM. It's not good. Honestly, though, in Johto, the player is kind of a dick. Well, first of all, there's the whole Kenya situation. You don't actually end up delivering the Pokemon. You just keep it. And then there's Shoki, who you end up keeping. I don't know about you, but I think that kind of makes the player a bit of a dick. Oh, that's cool. Speaking of Kalos, I'm really excited for my trip to Paris. Yeah. I mean, it's only gonna be Lumiose City though, not the whole region. Which kind of bummed me out at first, but I'm more okay with it now. Like, I'd still prefer the entire region, but they have made Lumiose City huge. This is where Bill lives, right? Or where he is? Yeah. Here we go. It's not actually an EV. What is it? Pseudo-Rudo. Ironically, I actually normally get Pseudo-Rudo around these parts. So Pseudo-Rudo has poison heal. Maybe I should get 2 toxic orbs. I know, right? You can't make this shit up. But yeah, you just really can't make it up, and it's funny, to be honest. I'm thinking what we might do is we might just head back up to a critique and then just end it there, I guess. We've made good progress today. Got 2 gym badges. Only had 1 death. Or quite a few encounters. Hey, we didn't have 6 deaths this time like we did yesterday. Sadly, we had 1 and it was huge power Gengar. It does, but you know what? It could be worse. At least we didn't lose Skippy. And Skippy has been the real MVP. Now the issue here is that Skippy can't deal with grass types. And when it comes to grass ground, my entire team is kind of screwed right now. I just have to hope I can kill it with Blossom before it actually attacks me. If Zoomies can deal with it, then that's good. Oh no! Oh no! I have to try this. He went for a curse again. He's a fool. Ember. Whew. Ah. No, sir. You do not get my phone number after almost making me shit my pants. That's not how it works. Like, that's just... Do you really think he was getting my phone number after that? Now, my lowest level right now is Mewtwo. But I'm gonna do some leveling up, like, between streams, as I usually do, like, grind some of the Pokemon in the box as well. So, like, Mewtwo will catch up then. So, like, yeah. Whew. Yeah, that is going to be it for today's stream. So, I hope you all enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you all again in the